Last night, the Golden State Warriors were able to trounce the Atlanta Hawks in a stunning victory that included a lot of garbage time. But one of the key takeaways from this game was the excellence of Andrew Wiggins. In today's film review, we're going to talk about 2024 Andrew Wiggins, and if you stick around till the end, we'll explain why I believe he's going to be the key to the Warriors being championship contenders, and how he's doing it this season better than he's ever done it, even in that 2022 season. In this first clip right here, we have Steph Curry with the ball up at the top of the key. We all know Steph Curry's gravity, absolutely insane. He is able to draw many defenders' eyes, and you see basically everyone on the court for the Atlanta Hawks looking right towards him. Basically, the only one not looking towards him is on the weak side. As we play the clip a little bit more, what you're going to see is Steph Curry is going to drive baseline, and they seem to have a pretty good grasp of the situation. Number one for the Atlanta Hawks, as well as Hunter, does a good job of kind of closing him in, trapping him, making sure that he goes towards the baseline, and has a tough shot away from the basket. Now, Steph Curry does a good job of kind of snake dribbling around here, around 10, and he's able to do a pretty good job of getting into the middle of the lane. But this means that cutters are likely going to be open, as 15 really has to commit to the center of the paint. And this allows Trayce Jackson-Davis to kind of come through here, which leaves Andrew Wiggins in an interesting spot. This ability to cut off the ball, something Andrew Wiggins has always done really well. And because of this, now we see Clint Capella is committed to the painted area. Trayce Jackson-Davis is asking for the pass, but clearly the better pass is to Andrew Wiggins. And right here, he misses the shot. Now, you probably expected me to play a clip where he obviously made the shot, but I think this is an important encounter to show just how open Wiggins can get with Steph Curry being the primary ball creator and what we need him to be in the future. We need him to be able to knock down that shot very often. In fact, almost every time he gets it. And him not knocking down that shot there had me worried early in the game that the Warriors were going to maybe struggle in this game. As you see here, 1 of 4 from 3 early in the game. But now we have another play with Trayce Jackson-Davis at the top of the key. The Warriors running in action here, trying to get Clint Capella and Trae Young kind of involved right here as well. They want to make sure that they have a smaller guy on the ball. Trae Young obviously kind of goes away with Lindy Waters actually. But trying to get a smaller player involved seemed like the goal of the Warriors system, specifically when we want an Andrew Wiggins mismatch. So right here, they do a good job of actually trying to basically choke Andrew Wiggins and force him downhill into Clint Capella, who's supposed to be, and he is a really good defender. But Andrew Wiggins does a great job of kind of confusing him, waiting until he's right pretty much at level with Clint Capella to then pass it off to Trayce Jackson-Davis. And now Clint Capella is really in no position to contest this ball whatsoever. He puts up a nice underhanded layup and does a great job of getting the basket here. Now, this next play right here really features Andrew Wiggins in what seems to be a Steph Curry type set, where Steph Curry is going to kind of be used as eye candy to get Andrew Wiggins kind of open coming off of this. You see Steph Curry kind of set a back screen initially, and they do a good job of kind of coming over. Number 5 kind of sticks with Steph Curry, and Andrew Wiggins definitely has somebody right in his hip pocket who is going to try and stay with him. And Andrew Wiggins kind of jogs out of this, and Steph Curry initially gets the ball, but this guy already has his hand up, and Steph Curry just caught the ball. You have number 1 for us, Kyle Anderson, kind of coming into the picture, maybe looking to see if he can get a pass, but Hunter's right there, number 12, to kind of intercept that as well. So there's really kind of no opening right here. Play the clip a little bit more, you see Kyle Anderson kind of has the ball poked away, and the Atlanta Hawks are now on a fast break point. And now we see Trae Young right here, and I want to pause this right here. Trae Young is kind of faking the pass towards Dyson Daniels, and it looks like he is going to probably shoot. And Andrew Wiggins wants to make sure to guard the basket, make sure to guard everything that's happening here, especially at 15. But he has Draymond Green in his back pocket, so he knows he's pretty safe. And he does a good job right here of just swatting that away and showing Trae Young, hey, I'm the bigger man. I'm the guy who can really guard here. And so he just swats that away. And I think this two-way Wiggins is definitely something we're going to need as Warriors fans this season. He's going to need to be a transformational defensive player, especially as our only wing who can really guard players like Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum. He's going to need to be excellent. But this offensive end is really going to be, I think, where he can improve throughout the season from where he's been. Right here, he's guarded one-on-one, and he's just going to pull up and take this two-pointer, and he makes it. Now, look at that play. Essentially, so much space around him, and that's all because we have Steph Curry sitting in the corner, who everyone's definitely going to be paying attention to, and nobody's going to be paying as much attention to Wiggins one-on-one. But him being able to hit one-on-one shots is going to be super important for the Warriors' season. As I alluded to earlier, having somebody who's able to hit one-on-one shots is key for this Warriors team if they're going to hope to go anywhere this entire season. Right here, we see a nice play where they essentially do an off-ball screen by Steph Curry to basically get a defender way behind on Wiggins going over the three-point line. Seems like Trayce Jackson-Davis also has an option to set a screen here as well. But by Wiggins being so wide open from here, he's able to essentially set up, take that, nice dribble, and then makes this shot, which is arguably, honestly, a harder shot than the one I kind of showcased earlier. But is a good example of how utilizing Steph Curry can be super useful for the Warriors and can really make the difference for this team in terms of being just a 10-2 regular season team, 11-2 regular season team to actually a title contender, which is going to be key for this team. After all, we need Maple Jordan as much as we can get him, especially when we don't have that one-on-one presence. Right here, you see that Moses Moody with his awesome red headband is going to get looked at for a pass, but Draymond Green, the shot clock's winding down a little bit. It's getting low, and gives the ball to Andrew Wiggins, who's on Hunter, and Andrew Wiggins is just going to rise and splash. And I think I just wanted to show this clip to showcase the confidence that Andrew Wiggins has gotten when he makes a few shots. And I think that's going to be key for the Warriors this season. I think they're going to continue setting up plays for him, making him get involved early so that he feels the confidence, is able to set up for that shot and take that shot and make that shot consistently so that the Warriors actually have that second scorer. And I think that's really what we're looking for this season from Andrew Wiggins. If you guys like this content about Andrew Wiggins and about the Warriors in general, please comment, like, and subscribe, and tell us more about what you think about the Warriors prospects this season. Thank you for watching.